So, welcome all of you once again in another session, and we'll be discussing the same close tests. Considered one of the essential components in SSC and all examinations, I would say. This is basically the fourth session in last 1 month and the second session this week. We had one the day before yesterday, that's another one, and the fourth one in last 1 month. Let's start without any delay. Let me inform you, if you are new here, we conduct free sessions on all these things like regular sessions. Stay connected for error detection, sentence improvement. Next week we will have RCs. The very next week we'll have sentence rearrangement, parajumbles. Stay connected. Here we go. The first one. You have a look first, go through that. Once you are done with the theme of the passage, I'll show you the options. We discuss the answers then. So done, I'll show the options. Here we are. waiting for your responses, and I explain this then. I hope done. Let me explain. Life is full of types of experiences. Obviously, I think various type of experiences. Strange, in fact, are the ways of God. This is inversion because the ways of God are strange. If a man is happy today, he may be unhappy the very next day. Some you are talking about experiences, so probably you're saying the same here, are pleasant and joyful, while the others are full of. Okay, so this is joyful, a positive word. This is pain, a negative word should be here. If at one time a person finds himself on the top of the world, at the what should be the opposite to one? He is depressed and downcast. Okay, life is full of various experiences. Sure, systematic. Life doesn't go systematically. Life is full of ups and downs and all. Elite combined experiences, amplified increased experiences, various experiences. If a man is happy today, he may be unhappy the very next day. Most unhappy, unhappy doesn't have a limit. 100 done. Most unhappy. You can't be more unhappy than most unhappy. There is no finite limit to being unhappy. So we can't make it superlative degree. I'm happy, I may be more happy, maybe more happy. No limit of being most happy or most unhappy. Quietly, this is that one. Hey, keep quiet. Unhappy doesn't require to be quiet. Yes, quiet. If he's happy today, he may be completely unhappy the very next day. Makes sense. Completely. Major is an adjective. For the adjective, we need an adverb. Some, I think, experiences, because the passage is talking about experiences, flat. We are not discussing customs. We are not talking about rituals. We are not emphasizing tenderizes, which is a verb, by the way, to make meat for cooking and all even smoother. So this is for cooking and such purposes, not at all connected to the types of experiences. So some experiences are pleasant, joyful. Some are full of pain. I would say the opposite of pleasant should be sad. Ethos are the characteristic spirit of a culture. Is a positive word, doesn't define sadness. Mythos, say mythology. A myth, maybe a false belief or related to spiritual context. We are not talking about that. We need sadness. Echo, that reflection of sound again and again and again. Nope. But path, oh, pathetic condition. Pathos, arousing sadness, pain, and all. Most appropriate. If at one time a person finds himself on the top of the world, at the one most time, sorry, no superlative again, second time, then there should be third time, fourth time, and for second, it should be first. First time, second time, third time, fourth time, then last time. It was one time. No first and second and third and fourth. And we do say the same way. When we talk about the pros and cons of something, on one hand, it's beneficial. On the other hand, it's boon, it's bane, like the same. So for sure, the other. Done. Feel free to ask if there is any objection. Let's go ahead. Next. Good evening, Anuj. Most welcome, brother. Done? The previous one? Going ahead then. No, 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 no. For last, we have to show numbering. So one time, last time, then there should be time again. Last shows the last number. And it wasn't talking about the last time of someone when he's about to leave. You better know. One hand on the other hand, one time, the other time, then the next time, then the next time. Ups and downs coming in again, again and again. Hmm? I hope done the options. Waiting for your response and I explain then. Okay, I explain this then. Here we go. The generation gap is another of those characteristic features that set Homo sapiens apart from other animals. It is, if ever, the most intelligent of apes ever blamed its juniors for their ways. We are talking about the distinctions setting these apart from the others. Over the years, people have tried to analyze it, explain it, understand it, even ignore it, but it remains ready to blank space each generation as the generation tries to blank space its own blank space about life and living. Okay, so you want to understand, in my opinion, how Homo sapiens are different, they themselves have said, from the other animals, what's their characteristics, etc. The generation gap is another of those features that set them apart. It is blank space, grammar. If. For certainty, we use the conjunction that. I know he's there. I'm sure he will come. I'm sure that he will come. I'm damn sure that he will come. It's certain that he will come. But I don't know if he will come. I'm not sure if he will come. I doubt if he will come. We use the conjunctions if and whether in case of a doubt, not for certainty or surety. Classified is nonsense. It is classified what is classified. We are not talking about the classification, but we doubt. And if it is classified, you define what's classified. Doubt, uncertain, not sure. If ever the most intelligent of apes ever blamed the juniors for their blizzard is a heavy or severe snowstorm. We are not discussing anything such here. Motivated ways, we are not discussing motivation here. Pointed ways, I don't know the meaning of this word, but whatever it is, out of elimination, that has to be the answer. Wayward doesn't show any direction. It means difficult to predict. Unusual. Okay, that's perfect then. We are talking about the distinct behavior of Homo sapiens from other animals. That's what we are trying to find. So difficult to predict, unusual. That's what the difference which is discussed in the passage. Perfect. Wayward. Over the years, people have tried to analyze, explain, ignore, but it remains ready to, should I say puzzle, because we are not able to find it. Puzzle each generation as it tries to accept. No, no, no. There is uncertainty there. Assent, no agreement. Suspect, yes, it is. But it suspects generation. That means it doubts generation. No, no, we doubt. It doesn't suspect. It remains ready to confront, come before us. Hey, this generation, now find it out. This generation, now find it out. It comes before us. It confronts each generation as it tries to understand. We are trying to understand. As it tries to accumulate is to gather. Not bad. Assimilate would have been a perfect word, but they know how to eliminate it. Putting SES here, and 2 plus V1, no SES allowed. Otherwise, trying to understand. Annihilate is to destroy. We are not destroying generations. We are trying to understand them. No. Formulate. Abhay, Anuj. Devise. Derive. How? Okay, that generation was such. So this generation should be such. You devise, you formulate, find out, understand. Its own blank space about life and living. Each generation, each species has its own way of, okay. Happiness, no, we are not talking about happiness or sadness. Standards, maybe, but we're not talking about just the standards. How they behave, how they are different. One define the standards. By standards we mean, you better know, living its own living, but living is fine, but its own living about life and living, that will be weird and superfluous again. Oh, perspective, how they do this and how we see that, we try to understand that. In terms of understanding, perspective is the most appropriate choice because everyone has a different perspective towards the others. Perfect, Anuj. No, brother, not certain for the first one. Otherwise, the conjunction if would not be used here. That would be used here. It's certain that it's sure that, and feel this. If certain is the answer, so is sure. Both mean the same. That means both of them will get dropped. Next. Hmm? Rest of your answers are correct. waiting for your responses. I explain then. Okay, explaining. Very good. uh, Anuj. Truth is indeed a controversial aspect of blank space. Maybe morality, maybe ability. We don't define truth in terms of ability. We may, but not controversial aspect. Okay, I don't know. Civility, yes, sir. Courtesy, being polite and such. Debility is weak. So maybe anything. That's why the tone of the close test is more important. But almost, it can be justified as a moral principle. Oh, you talk about morality here. Answer: no ability, no civility, no debility being weak. On the basis of for truth, such a noble concept, we won't talk about aggression. Blank space. The next sentence says, when we talk about speaking the truth in order to not hide what is hidden, but will prove damaging to the others, may feel or hurt someone's feelings. So, in this context of the passage, we may say compassion. We need to be kind enough not to hurt someone's feelings. Progression, no, we are not discussing that. Progress and regress or digress here. Intercession is to intervene. We are not intervening in anyone's matters. When we talk about speaking the truth, not in order to hide what is hidden, will prove damaging to others, we are emphasizing the ability to feel for the others. So this is not the other way. Again, if we purposely keep ourselves from communicating the truth, as if you purposely do that, truth, once blank space may hurt someone's feelings. So if I don't say that, it won't hurt your feelings. If I say that, it will hurt your feelings. So once said, expressed, once principled, no, truth need not be principled. Disheveled is untidy, like we do this with the hair, especially for the hair. Untidy, no. Revealed, yes. Once revealed, once communicated, once stated. Spectacled is wearing spectacles. We are not talking about spectacles here. It may hurt someone's feelings once revealed and sentiments, but keeping a person in the dark or denying them knowledge, awareness, which she must have, keeping somebody in the dark is equal to another soul of its right to know what is. If you keep things in dark, you don't inform the others what is correct, what has happened, you take their soul of the right. Taking something, not destroying or disturbing or sustaining. Remember this fixed preposition: deprive someone of something. I hope everyone who is preparing knows. Deprive someone of something. You deprive them of their right to know this and that. So take their ability, take their authority. They should know what has happened, but you deprive them of their right to know, with which it has what should I say? It has a concern what has happened. No urge or belonging or need here. Done. One more and then we finish things off. Next. But Anuj, okay now? अभी ठीक है? waiting for your responses, and I finish things off then. Very After preposition, we use gerunds, object, noun, not third form. Yes. Yes, you are correct. Absolutely. Shubham, would see you tomorrow on that channel. This is the English medium one, and the session is almost over. So, would love to see you tomorrow at 6. Perfect, Anuj. Perfect, brother. Blank space. Who argue in this way support their case by pointing out to the lack of consensus of opinion which obtains in many parts of the field which the philosopher regards as his own, and also by prepositions take noun pronoun after them as objects, gerunds behave as noun, ing. Every preposition takes ing. Okay, that even within this field there is a growing tendency. Now we need some phrase. This is difficult in the whole close test. Rest are super easy. Blank space, the part of, the fixed phrase on the part of, which means with respect to. I'll show you. Certain sciences to separate themselves from philosophy, and blank space. I don't know. Thus, the psychologist and the logician are sometimes very anxious to have it understood that they belong among the scientists, not among the philosophers. They belong here, not there. Okay. Who argue? The verb is plural, so the subject must be plural here because the verb doesn't have SES. If the verb had an SES, we would have a singular subject. This singular, that singular. The takes a noun after it. We don't have a noun here, just the relative pronoun. No. Those who do not work hard, those who do this, those who work hard, those who argue by prepositions take ing after them, pointing straight from the passage as it is. A very good one that you can learn on the part of. Let me show you. It means with respect to, is concerned, regarding, on the part of, meaning Google itself suggesting. On the part of, on someone's part is an idiom that means done by, experienced by, on behalf of. There's a clear commitment to improving employee morale on the part of the management team. It is their concern. On the part of the government, their concern. Personal accountability, taking ownership. Okay, so that was good. Now we have a verb form here. So part of certain sciences 2 plus V1, separate this, and 2 plus V1 infinitive become no V2 ing or SES. He belongs here, not there. Done. Thank you so much everybody for being here. We have solved 5 close tests today, 4 probably, excuse me. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4. Would love to see you tomorrow at the same time or probably the next day here to resume the proceedings. Stay connected. We'll be learning a lot. If you're new here, do subscribe to the channel. You can download the PDF of all these sessions conducted at YouTube also in your app. Go to your courses section, find the YouTube PDF option. They are all there in next 5 minutes. Thank you so much. Kindly subscribe and share, and see you in the upcoming sessions. Before I finish, let me inform you of 2 very important things. Sorry. Celebrating Father's Day, we have this offer. One can get flat 59% off on SSC test subscriptions or batches or courses. We suggest Super Elite, in which everything is included. Not only the current batches, but also the upcoming batches which are going to start. Not only for Tier 1, but also for Tier 2. Not only for CGL, but also for CHSL, for CPO, and the other examinations. One can use the code DAD and grab flat 59% off. I'll show you. But before that, let me inform you that SSC has introduced sectional timer. Get yourself adapted to that. Otherwise, it will be so difficult, nearly impossible in the actual examination if we do that one. Anuj, talking to you in Hindi as he has commented in Hindi. थोड़ा सा टोन के साथ चलो. हर पैसेज की एक ओवरऑल टोन होती है जो उसको बांधे रखेगी. उस टोन को पहले देखो, फिर उसके अनुसार आंसर करो. अदरवाइज तो फिर अग्री, एक फिलर को इंडिविजुअल देखने पर तो सारे आंसर ही सही नजर आते हैं. और हर बार 3 चीजें, बाकी आप आती हैं क्लास में. मोस्ट वेलकम हर हफ्ते. 3 चीजें क्लोज टेस्ट में, तीनों जरूरी. ग्रामर, अब जैसे अभी था लास्ट वाला, प्रोनाउन सिंगुलर चाहिए, प्लूरल चाहिए, इन्फिनेटिव में V1 चाहिए, क्या चाहिए, प्रपोजिशन के बाद कौन सी वर्ब फॉर्म चाहिए, तो ग्रामर फर्स्ट एंड फॉरमोस्ट. ग्रामर से ही जो एलिमिनेट हो गया वो सही कभी हो ही नहीं सकता. के बाद वोकैबुलरी, मीनिंग क्या है उसका, जैसे बाकी क्लोज टेस्ट में था. और जब ग्रामर और वोकैब दोनों सही हो, तब फिर पैसेज की टोन के हिसाब से कौन सा शब्द चाहिए. सही तो चारों हैं, पर पैसेज में क्या डिस्कस हो रहा है वो. और प्रैक्टिस से आराम से आ जाएगा. इधर ही रहिए, आप जो भी प्रैक्टिस करते हैं सो, और क्लासेस में भी आते रहिए. अपन देखेंगे जो भी गलती होगी अपन सीखेंगे. जैसे आपने सर्टन लिखा, मैंने बताया ना, सर्टनिटी में दैट कंजंक्शन आता है. इफ कभी नहीं आ सकता. बट आई डाउट, आई एम नॉट श्योर, आई डोंट नो इफ या वेदर. तो ऐसी चीजें आगे याद रखना, उनको अप्लाई करेंगे. We have this sectional timing introduced in every single mock here at Oliveboard. Make use of it. Get yourself adapted to this, or adapt yourself to this. Sectional timing now introduced by SSC, available for all tests here at Oliveboard. And yes, before I finish, let me inform you, celebrating Father's Day, one can opt for SSC Lite. What is included, what is not is clearly mentioned. Can opt for Elite or Super Elite. And if you are preparing for SSC and Railway examinations, can opt for SSC plus Railways Elite or Super Elite together. Everything is included. What's included, what's not? We suggest Super Elite, which includes everything. The running ones, the upcoming ones, batches, courses, video lectures, mock tests, PYQs, everything here. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye. Take care. Be safe and see you pretty soon in the next session. Thank you, Anuj. Thank you, Shubham. Thanks a lot. Sure. Exactly. Thanks to you, and you're always welcome. Always. Thanks a lot. See you.